What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Okay, yeah. I always fuck around at the beginning of my videos. I don't know why. I don't fucking know why, man. Okay, today's video was called "Stay in Your Fucking Lane, Grandpa." Stay in your lane, old man. Hey, dude, you're not a fucking cougar. I know a lot of you probably thinking stay in your lane. I want to talk about old people and driving. No. I'm not talking about the horrible driving skills of the old, the elderly, and the fucking slow. I'm talking about these old men, these perverted old men, who think it's okay to date boys who are 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years younger than them. Who think that shit's just fucking cool. Newsflash, pops. No one wants your Geritol dick, buddy. No one wants to feed you Jello and then pop a Viagra in your mouth and ride you home to glory. No one. No. Okay, so yeah, now to the seriousness of it. I wanted to wait a little while before I made this video because I wanted some of my facial hair to grow in, so I could show you that I'm actually 26 years old. I'm not some young kid. I'm not some young ass punk out here breaking windows and shit. You know, son. Nah, but I want you to like kind of try to look as more my age as possible because people always say I look so young. Okay, so today's video is actually pretty serious for me. It's pretty serious to me because I think that people take, when I say this, they take it as offense, as if, oh, you're being a hater, you know, old guys need love too, or age ain't nothing but a number. I'm going to break it down for you, and I'm going to try to do it in as few steps as possible so it's not really a long video. My first reason for feeling that people shouldn't date guys shouldn't date younger men who are 10, 15, 20, or 25 years younger than them, and so forth. It's the same reason I feel like younger guys shouldn't date men who are 10, 20, and 15, and 25 years, however many years older than them. I feel like even though we all have things in our life that cause us to grow up before others, things that cause us to mature very quickly and cause us to develop faster, I feel like there are certain steps and places in life that a person should be at a certain age. And by that age, I feel like you should have accomplished certain things and you should be on a path towards a certain level of maturity and security that a person a significant amount of years younger than you isn't. For example, 18-year-olds, I feel like anyone at the age of 18 to, say, 30. I'll say 30 is the cutoff limit. I'll explain that a little bit more. Anyone between that age is kind of in the same place. A lot of people at the age of 18 are entering college. They'll finish their first 4 years about 20, 21, 22. Then you've got you've got grad school, you've got a PhD program. So really that whole 20s and latter teen, 18, 19, 20 to 30 is all kind of a fundamental stage for you in life. It's a stage where most people should be entering school, furthering their education, you know, things of that nature. So when you date someone in that area, you guys are compatible on the whole understanding of your school schedule, balancing that with the party schedule, the wants and needs of someone who is still developing into an adult, because I still feel at the age of 26 I'm not an adult yet. I feel like I am in my early adulthood stages. I am growing into an adult. I will be an adult when I have a certain level of security and a certain level of stability in my life. That's when I can consider myself an actual adult. So I feel like when you're in that age group, you should stick within that age group because that's when you learn so many life lessons. I'm not talking about the life lessons you learn as if you had a single mother and you had to take care of your brothers and sisters because your mom was on drugs, or you were in foster homes, or you were molested, or things of that nature. I'm not talking about those life lessons. Those are life lessons I feel build character and integrity. I think they're different from the survival skills and the life lessons of someone who is at a certain placement in their age grouping. I feel like that's why we have that age. That's why we go by an age and people actually age instead of it just being not knowing their age and how long they've been alive. then I feel like if you're say 25 and you're dating someone who's 35, I feel at 25 there's still an area in your life where you're still focusing on, securing your future, and you're still in school. Maybe you're still at a job that you're not really comfortable with, and it's not your career yet. At 35, I feel like you should be at a level where you're not going out as much, where you do have a career, or you're focusing on a career, where you've got more stability in your life. You've got more to offer yourself, and someone who you're with should be able to offer you the same thing. They should be compatible with you, not on just a mental level, but a level of physical pleasure, a level of mental stability, and economical safety, so that it's not just the older guy taking care of this younger person and helping them and constantly having to bail them out and give them money. And I feel like if you're an older guy, you should be in the position to be able to lend out money to your equal and help out your equal, not someone who always needs it. And if you can't do that, maybe you should be taking the steps to gain that, and to gain that maturity in your life where you are on the same playing field as other 35-year-olds. When I see older men, like say in their 40s, at the bar and at the club trying to get these 20-year-old boys and these young boys to come home with them and to sleep with them, that's when it, to me, that's when age is definitely just a number. Because you don't look at that person, in my opinion, as equal, as someone you can spend your life with. You look at them as your sexual conquest. You look at them as someone who you're lusting after, who looks good. Ooh, damn, shorty fine. Damn, that little dude is cute. Damn, I do something to him. Damn. All that stuff. But you're not looking at them to be your lifetime partner. You're not looking at them to build your life with and your future with. And if you are, outside of their physical, what about them is making you want to be with them? Outside of the fact that they're good, they're young, and they make you feel young and youthful, what about them is making you like, oh, damn, I can spend the rest of my life with this young guy. With this guy who's getting up every morning and going to school, who wants to go out every Friday, Saturday, possibly Sunday, hey, even Wednesday maybe. Who wants to go out, get drunk, have hangovers, throw up, party, kick it with their friends on a constant, always texting and tweeting. When you're coming in from work and you're trying to relax and you just want to watch a little bit of ESPN, maybe have a glass of wine and cuddle, and they're getting ready to walk out the door for an evening of fun. So what, aside from the physical attraction, is it that makes you want to be with them? That's one. Two, my second one is, people like to always say that, oh, back in the day, men were marrying women who were 10 and 20 years younger than them. Yeah, back in the day they were, but they were also marrying those women just so they can have kids, have someone to clean up the house and take care of the children. And women were also not equals then. There's a difference. We're in 2012. Stop using the same ideologies as what was going on in 1920 with modern day society. Because if that were the case, women wouldn't be working either. Women wouldn't be allowed to work, vote, or do anything else but raise children to open their legs and have a kid. So I really think that that's kind of a flawed rationale. Next, third one. This is the big one for me. The really big one for me. Say you're my lover. Say you're my lover, and we're together, and life is good, and things are great. And you're 20 or 30 years older than me, and you get struck with, like, sugar diabetes, or a stage of cancer, or arthritis, or something that's going to cripple you or handicap you. We deal with those kind of stresses on a daily basis, and concerns and worries on a daily basis. Why would I put myself through the risk of being with someone who's at a higher risk for those things? We can die at any given time, but as you get older, you are more prone to certain illnesses and diseases that cause you to pass away or get sick or not be as equipped as you should be. I don't want to wait for you to be in the mood to be horny. I want to date someone who's got a sex drive like I do, and we can go at it as much as we want to. I don't want you to have to pop a little blue pill, or even when I get that age, I'm not going to want to be with someone who I've got to think, damn, let me pop my pill now so that in an hour, by the time they get home, I'll be ready to function. And most of you guys out there, most of you older guys, you black and you white guys are going to sit there and say, oh, I don't have to pop Viagra, my dick works just fine. Trust me, I know the anatomy of a man. One thing I can say is that when a man reaches 40, that's why men go through what they call male menopause. Because your dick stops working, buddy. And everyone knows it's not that it's bad or something that's going on. It's just that that muscle in your body is no longer producing the testosterone that it needs to function adequately on a constant basis, because you don't need to release as much semen to keep you as active as you did when you were younger. Also, why you stop having wet dreams. Most men have wet dreams up until the age of 35, and then it slows down for a reason. And another thing is, and it sounds crazy, but I have this firm belief of people, not saying stay in your class, but people should stay within their lane. Like, I believe in interracial dating. I believe in following your heart. And if you're truly and genuinely in love with someone, do it. But you can't really say you love someone without understanding it's more than just a feeling. It's a knowledge. It's a lesson. It's so many things to make love work. And if a person doesn't realize that in order for me to love you successfully and us to be happy, we've got to be at the same place. Because I'll get sick of fronting the bill. I'll get sick of being the one to take care of you and bail you out because you're my young-ass boyfriend who's not lived long enough to clean up all the mistakes he's made, and he's still making mistakes. So that's my feeling on grandpa stay in your lane. And for you young boys, stop getting with these older men just so you can have someone take care of you, just so you can have someone to lay your head, just so you can have someone's car to drive, someone to buy you things, to put money in your pocket. Get a little bit more respect for yourself so that you, young man and young lady, can be educated enough to have your own car, your own home, and take care of yourself without a sugar daddy or without some older man, without you playing predator to some older person. It goes two ways. It's a two-way street. If you're going to be with someone just for what they can give you, then you need to work on your own self-worth and your own self-value, because when you're using someone else, what you're really doing is using yourself, because you don't have enough value for yourself to love someone equally so you can be loved equally. And that's really all I had to say for this video. I hope you guys like it. Watch it, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, untamed_pretty with an I, Twitter, Love Drained. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the peoples out there and who are following me and subscribing and keeping it going.